everyone, this is Dr. Sarala. Welcome to Millet Magic. While it's nice to make an elaborate millet biryani or a fancy millet burrito bowl for a special occasion, it's the simple basic dishes which come to our rescue when we're rushing off to office or packing off our kids in a hurry to school. One such easy and quick recipe is millet lemon rice. It can be a go-to dish when you can't think of anything else to make. So let's quickly see how to make millet lemon rice. The first thing you will need is cooked millet rice. Here I'm using little millet. You can use any of the 5 positive millets to make millet lemon rice. And as is with any millet dish, soaking the grain before cooking is an essential step you just cannot miss. For making pulav, fried rice and other kinds of colored rices, it is essential that the rice is fluffy and that the grains are not sticking to each other. These dishes do not taste good with mushy millet rice, which is usually the case if you don't know how to cook the millet grain well. So the best way to prepare the millet rice is by using the steaming method. We already have a detailed video on how to make the best millet rice. If you haven't already watched it, the link is in the description box below and the I button above. Do check it out. In spite of having watched the video, many people are still not able to get their hands on the bamboo basket or the mud pot, or are thinking that it's very difficult to make millet rice in this way. If you're one amongst them, here's an easy replacement. You can use a steel strainer instead of the bamboo basket and a steel vessel instead of the mud pot. These are easily available. So all you need to do is place the soaked millet rice in the steel strainer and steam it with a covered lid for 15 minutes. After which you need to topple the steamed rice into the remaining water and cook for a final 10 minutes. At this stage I am adding in a teaspoon of ghee to enhance the flavor and texture. The rice prepared in this way is soft, well cooked, easy to digest, fluffy and doesn't become dry even after it cools down and can even be carried in your lunchbox. Once you have the millet rice sorted, we need the basic tadka ingredients to make the lemon rice. You'll need half a teaspoon of mustard seeds, 1 tablespoon of ground nuts, half a teaspoon of urad dal, half a teaspoon of chana dal, half teaspoon of turmeric powder, 3 to 4 green chilies, hand pounded into a coarse paste, finely chopped coriander, a few curry leaves, around 2 tablespoons of grated fresh coconut, and the juice of 1 lemon. You'll need salt to taste and oil for cooking. Here I'm using groundnut oil which has been extracted using bull-driven ghani. Now in a kadai, heat 3 to 4 tablespoons of oil. Once the oil is hot, add in the mustard seeds and allow them to splutter. Then add in the ground nuts and saute for half a minute. Then add in the urad dal and chana dal and half a teaspoon of turmeric powder. Saute until the dals become golden brown in color. Then quickly add in the coarsely pounded chilies, curry leaves and the coriander. Add in 2 tablespoons of grated fresh coconut and give it a nice mix. Lastly, add in salt to taste and give it another final mix before switching off the flame. Allow the tadka to cool down for 4 to 5 minutes. Then squeeze in the lemon juice. Adding in the lemon juice into anything which is very hot will make you lose the vitamin C content in it. And now for the final step of mixing the tadka into the cooked millet rice. You can spread out the millet rice in a plate so that any extra moisture evaporates. Add the tadka onto the spread out rice and using your hand mix the tadka well into the rice. It is very important to use your hand as the mixing will not be even if you use a spoon. When you're using your hand, you can also make sure that you break the lumps if any. You can see how well the millet rice is cooked and all the credit goes to the steaming method. It will not be the same if you pressure cook the rice. The final touches with some fresh coriander and the millet lemon rice is ready to be served. Soft and flavorful millet rice with the crunch from the dals and the peanuts and the tanginess from the lemon. A simple and humble dish which you're sure to enjoy. It's best when served with millet curd rice, and to complete the meal, add a salad or vegetable of your choice. We'll be back soon in our next video with a recipe for millet curd rice. Until then, happy cooking!